Hello, 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 hello. Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Alright, cool. Should be good now. Oh, that sounds really close. Uh-oh. Hi, kitty guy. Welcome, bro. This is the first time I've streamed in a long time, dude. Good to see you. How you been, brother? There's a lot of shooting going on. Oh, those are scavs. Well, found an AFK dude. I'll take it, I guess. We didn't have much. 3 helmet. These are good. Alrighty. Not bad, not bad. Snickers bar. Kitty guy, you like Pokemon? Pokemon. Any Pokemon fans in the chat? Any Pokemons? Seems like a big boy shooting a big gun. I think there's a sniper scav over there, though. I just bought a bunch of Pokemon cards. I'm going to be streaming Ash retired. It's no good. I'm going to be streaming Pokemon. I'll be opening packs and stuff. Selling packs and opening them. Probably in the next coming week. So we'll see how busy he is. I might need you in there. I might need my moderator there to kick or ban anybody being mean. Might be some mean people. No, I'm going to try to do them on weekends. Oh, well, I suck. I just missed all those bullets, man. I just missed all those bullets. Holy shit. Got him. There's another one. Oh, I got them both! I got them both! I'm pretty sure those are players. I am pretty sure those are players. I one smacked them both, dude. WWW's in chat, bro. That was fire. I gotta heal up. I'll go try to loot them. He shot me in the chest. Probably was something pretty good. Probably messed my yeah, it did. It messed my armor up, dude. Did you hear that? I think that was a player. Got him. We're fired up this raid, dude. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah. They were players, all right. They were players, all right. All right. I'm 700. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna get rid of these, dude. Oh, he had good ammo. He had not good ammo. Kill. Every kill is 1 W. Every good kill is W spam. Let's go. Let's go, kitty guy. Keep up this. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep the hype up. I shouldn't be doing that right now. Another M700. Good helmet. I think I'd rather take. I'll just take the. Oh. Oh no, yeah, he was using M80. That's why it hurt that bad. Yeah, fair enough. Could have one-shot me if he had a little bit better stuff, but... That was a good shot. Oh shit. Uh-oh. I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is. Okay, hopefully we're good. Dude, he shot my leg off. He shot my freaking leg off, dude. I'm gonna need water, dude. I'm really thirsty. I'm really thirsty. Excuse me. Yeah, I do need revenge, dude. I don't know where he is, though. That's the problem. I freaking popped a bunch of painkillers and ran on a broken leg, but I fixed it now. We're good. We're good now. Transit, it's near the large hangar with the armored train. Oh, he has a drink on him. Look at that. I'll be all right. I will be all right. So now we're kind of just waiting for this train to get here, dude. See, that's 4. Mine's 5, but it's almost broken. Why am I losing hunger and drank so fast? Is that a player? Killed him. Killed him. Oh, that was the last bullet, too. One suppressed shot. That shouldn't drag too much attention out, dude. That shouldn't drag too much attention out. That deserves a W spam, kitty guy. I'm not gonna lie. I killed him while he was running, dude. That was a good kill. Shooting a moving target ain't easy. That's true. I think it might have been. I think he was looking for me. If he has a sniper on him, for sure it was him. We'll see. W. Let's go. I think I got revenge too, man. I think that was the guy. He looked like he was looking for me. He was looking around for something. Excuse me. We got 2 snipers. Got a helmet. We got some tactical sport headsets. Let's see. Let's go see. Oh. It was him. Had to have been. Yeah, dude, this dude was stalking me for so long. Holy smokes. Alright then. The hell, man? You didn't shoot me good enough. Yeah, well, that's not nice, man. There's two of them. Doing my best not to die. Alright, there's one. Yeah, dude, they're really trying to kill me. I know he had a friend, dude. So here's the thing. You can loot him, I could leave, and we can all just be happy. But you have to avenge your friend now, I get it. Oh, maybe it was alone. Oh, my dad went out for a bike ride. That's where it is. I just got home. Come on, train. Let's get out of here, dude. Going on VR. I don't have VR. It's pretty cool, man. Shit, I hear someone. Hopefully they're just scavs. Come on, leave, train, dude. Come on, let's get out of here. Holy smokes. Go, train. Fuck, man. Sorry, I mean to swear. But, like, come on, man. Go. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Killed 3 players, 2 player scavs with 5 people. 5 real people. We got out with all the goodies, dude. Got out with all the goodies. Plenty of very good goodies. W. W, 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 W. We did it. We winnered. We winnered. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. Yeah. Bunch of BT. That's what we'll go with. Need to eat up, dude. I got all the goodies, dude. %5 fuel. That's not very good. Ah, someone took my RPK. Lame. WWW. Launch a yellow.
Okay, so armored train for the yellow signal flare. It is not that one over there. It's not those guys. You need to come all the way down here. This is the transit to woods. Just so you know, this is the one you need to shoot it at to get the quest done. Thank God that actually worked. I was gonna be like, what the fuck?
Alright, well, I need a yellow flare then. Unload it. Okay, dokie. Baby, hi, Squeedo. I've missed you.
There's no pork, no pork. Is it pork or pork? There's no pork.
Buddy. How are you doing? Oh no. How have you been? How have you been, Mr. Man? How are you doing, buddy? Good? Been doing good, little sweet? Oh, stretchy? You stretchy, Squeedo? It's big stretchies for Squeedo. Ooh! Hi, Pumpkin. Okay. Well, I guess we'll do it again. That was fun, right? What's up, buddy?
Eat.
No.
Got hamburgers upstairs.
Cooked hamburgers again?
Smash burgers.
You smashed them yourself?
Yeah.
Really?
What you buy me?
Huh?
What you buy me?
I was supposed to buy you something?
Oh, yeah, look at that.
What do you want?
Call your cat.
Scooter. Alright, that was fun. Let's do it again. Oh, I need a couple more things. I need some meds. Some medications. I need some medications. So that. Alright, goal. Shoot the yellow flare at the woods extract, at the transits. Oh, we spawned up here. shit. Shit. See you later, kitty guy. Have a good night, buddy. Whoa, where's that happening at? Alright, good night. Toronto. Nice. Well, have fun. That's awesome. Hopefully we win. Excuse me. did it at least. It's smash burgers. That sounds great. Burgers. They're not smash burgers. He lied about that one.
Not even average age of 20. B hit for G2. What have they got?
They are running into a triple stack, and the dual Berettas here on the back of Demon. Logs is going to open, and then those dualies get to be involved. He's just gone on a tear. Finally gets dealt with by Sampaius, who will chain together a double. Suddenly, G2 might be onto something here. Need to cover this smoke push. They play right through. Plant denied. That's fumbles the shot and but go on to close.
One of the most energetic teams in Counter-Strike right now. Sampaius said it in the interview.
In May of 2026, Noah Syndergaard made a PR run in the political world. It was the first time one of the former brightest stars in the biggest city in the world had been heard from in a while. He took a visit to the White House and gave a couple interviews where he seemed to find a nice litany of people to air his dirty laundry with. A decade before, this outcome would have never been on anyone's radar for where Syndergaard would wind up one day. Because back then, he was simply known as Thor. In 2015, Thor was all the rage as a pitching prospect for the New York Mets. Long blonde hair, name that kind of sounded like Asgard, later meeting Chris Hemsworth at a Thor movie premiere, and he also had a hammer.
But now he goes down on 3 pitches against Syndergaard.
It was just not fair that he had this and a fastball no one could touch. It was a whirlwind for a kid from Texas that did not look like an imposing pitcher until suddenly a growth spurt turned an unheralded chubby kid with a name no one could say into the talk of the world. It was extremely clear early in 2015 that he was special, and it was just a matter of time before he carved big league hitters up, which he did, but weirdly, also destroying big league pitchers at the plate.
Syndergaard deep to center field. Back goes Herrera to the warning track at the wall. It's out of here!
Thor was also an absolute unicorn in that he was also seen as a guy who could slug a little bit, at least for the standards of a pitcher. Truly a larger-than-life baseball presence right out of the gate. All of this made him a guy who, put simply, had crazy aura. Add on his gloves named after fictional characters, Heisenberg, Jon Snow, Drago, Brother Muzone. Alright, I made up the last one, but that's what I would have done in this position, so. But yeah, crazy cool vibes and crazy good taste. Unless he was eating lunch in the clubhouse during a spring training intra-squad game, where his teammates literally threw his lunch away and basically said, stop being a stupid chud and watch the baseball like a baseball player would. Noah claimed he was caught off guard, saying that because he hadn't eaten lunch yet, he thought it was a good time to eat lunch. Seriously, that's actually how he played this. Meanwhile, in a bit of an unexpected turn of events, the Mets were really good. Thor was a huge part of that, and the 2015 New York Mets went on the franchise's first run to the World Series in 15 years. He was heating up at the perfect time, as were the Mets, until the first pitch they threw in the World Series.
And he swings and hits it into left center. Back at the track, it is dropped. Cespedes couldn't make the catch. How about that effort? Digging around third. Here comes
In the World Series, as were the Mets, until went on the franchise's first run to the World Series in 15 years. He was heating up at the perfect time, as were the Mets, until the first pitch they threw in the World Series.
And he swings and hits it into left center. Back at the track, it is dropped. Cespedes couldn't make the catch. How about that effort? Digging around third. Here comes Escobar. 1-0 Kansas City.
Alcides Escobar's inside the park home run to put the Royals up 1-0 in Game 1 of the series after just one pitch shouldn't even really be called an inside the park home run. It was an ambush combined with mind-numbing Mets defensive insanity, maybe the worst possible start in vibe to the series for the Mets. After mounting a comeback in this game that didn't actually wind up sticking and getting throttled in Game 2, the series shifted back to Citi Field in New York. Thor took the mound for the first World Series game in Queens in 15 years, and this was the first pitch he threw to Alcides Escobar. Well, Escobar can't hit a leadoff inside the Parker if the ball was up over his head. That's the tone Syndergaard set, before freezing him on a breaking ball with pitch number 2. New York loved it, Kansas City hated it. Both sides even more so after the fourth pitch of his night.
One at bat, but already a huge at bat because of the statement Syndergaard is making. Not just the first pitch, but especially the last pitch. They get a fastball past Escobar.
Yeah, I don't care if the first pitch is 80 miles an hour, knocked him off the plate. You had to do it.
I was at this game. Crowd pop after that strikeout may have been the loudest sound I have ever heard in my life. Calling this moment electric might not even be doing it justice. Thor pitched 6 good innings for the Mets on this night, the only game they'd wind up winning in this World Series. After the game, might even be doing ever heard in my life. Calling this moment electric might not even be doing it justice. Thor pitched 6 good innings for the Mets on this night, the only game they'd wind up winning in this World Series. After the game, questions obviously rolled in about his plan to throw up and in on Escobar to open the night, and according to MLB reporter Bob Nightingale, if Kansas City had a problem with it, they could meet him 660 feet, 6 inches away. What is he, hiding in the fucking parking lot or something? No, Bob just had a hilarious typo. The real answer was,
I mean, if they have a problem with me throwing inside, then they can meet me 60 feet, 6 inches away. I got no problem with that.
After this series, Syndergaard had a reputation. He was a hard-throwing force of reckoning and force of intimidation, something he continued to carry into his first few memorable games of 2016. His first start of the year was in Kansas City, where he shut them down on 6 shutout innings. He faced the Dodgers in LA in May, where he had 2 home runs at the plate on top of 8 strong innings on the mound to pick up a win. But the standout moment of his season and his career was in his next start against the Dodgers back in New York 17 days later. See, in the Mets playoff run of 2015, a new public baseman, Chase Utley, an old foe from his time with the rival Phillies that came in hard on a takeout slide in Game 2 of the NLDS in LA that saved the game for the Dodgers and fractured Mets shortstop Ruben Tejadas. It was considered a dirty play by the Mets, their fans, and most baseball people. A cheap shot, if you will, that New Yorkers let him know they detested in what was probably the second loudest sound. But Utley never took a plate appearance in New York in the series after this.
Хер там. И во второй раз отправлять их на убой я не буду, понял? Сам искать будешь. И своей собственной жопой рисковать. Смазку одну, особую. Называется АМГ-10. Хранится в канистрах или ящиках специальных. Только попробуй притащить мне машинное масло. Где? У Мишки на плацу глянь. Или на перроне поищи. Среди грузов. Если моя вертушка тебе реально нужна, найдешь как-нибудь. Тогда до встречи.
Oops.
Смотри-ка, кто нарисовался.
This moment, much to the chagrin of the crowd. Even if Ruben wound up being avenged by the Mets winning the series.
Infielder Ruben Tejada.
There he is, the little mess.
What's up with it, young nig?
I'm streaming.
Huh?
I'm streaming.
Yeah. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, just let you know.
Yeah?
In case you get shy.
In case I get shy, that's fair.
Yeah, you get shy a lot.
Do I?
Mm-hmm.
On it.
So I killed all the guys, and then I shot a yellow flare at the Woods Transit, and I got shot in the head. So
Nice.
now I gotta find or hand over the AMG-10 fluid to Prop War.
Yeah, you gotta go to reserve to find the fluid.
Great, I thought I was just done with reserve.
Nope.
Had a good ass raid though.
What's your quest called?
It's for the boat.
I know, what's it called? Is it just Boreas and then like I just need to or what's the fluid called?
AMG-10.
AMG 10. I draw.
Had a good raid, killed 5 guys, if you can believe it. 2 of them were scavs though, like player scavs, but I killed 5 guys.
5 guys, burgers and fries.
And I made it out on the train.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Sure can. One sec.
Yes, sir. Da 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 da. Elmo's World.
All right. Where does it say you have to go?
Reserve.
Yeah, but it should tell you sort of where. I think.
No. Propor said something by the train tracks or something. I can Google it.
In this video, I'll show you guys where to find EMG-10 fluid, which you need to deliver to Propor. It's basically the helicopter fuel. The first location that you want to be searching for is on Reserve. Go to the chopper, which is basically right opposite White Pond building. So that's the White Pond building right in front of us, and that's the chopper. So basically you want to go inside of the chopper, search around. The AMG-10 fuel might be laying around here as loose loot, so check the front and also the back on top of these crates.
Apparently it's in the helicopter. In the middle of
It
all
could be in the helicopter pad, Black Bishop basement, or steering room.
Alright, for the next location that I've seen people found this AMG-10 fluid, is gonna be at the basement of Black Bishop building. So the chopper is in front of us, that's the dome, and to our left here is the Black Bishop building. So we want to go to the basement area. Once you reach the basement, just search everywhere. There are a couple of rooms here. Look on the shelves, look on the floor. Hopefully you'll be able to find one to complete this part of the quest. If you find this video useful, don't forget to hit that like and also subscribe to the channel. This is Joe, and I'll see you next time.
If you found this video useful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Only you made your YouTube landscape instead of portrait.
Huh?
So if only you made your YouTube landscape instead of portrait.
Landscape instead of portrait?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Nope.
Or do you know what that means?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude.
Okay.
I don't know what you're spouting about, dude.
All good. Dude.
I am not picking up what you putting down, dude.
I can tell, dude.
That's what I'm trying to say, dude.
Mm-hmm.
What, you don't want me to, you don't want the people on their phone to be able to watch me?
Why wouldn't they be able to watch you?
Huh?
Why wouldn't they be able to watch you?
They would, but it's better. This is a better experience for them.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No, nobody watches any game or any streamer in portrait. They will always turn their phone sideways and go landscape so they can see it. It makes no sense.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll stream it in portrait if you buy the subscription for me to do it.
You're already streaming in portrait, so that wouldn't make any sense.
Jesus, dude. So sassy.
You don't need to pay for anything.
Yeah, but Baden didn't show me how to do it. I don't know how to do it.
Did you ask?
No.
How's he gonna show you if you didn't ask?
No.
Strange.
No, we've had this conversation before.
Yeah. Wicked waning. Great. The horde spawn. Come with me. Shit, where is it? So for instance, it's always broken open, but I thought it was further back there. No, it's right here.
Mosin man.
Mosin man.
Mosin man. I assume there's gonna be a guy around here somewhere.
Usually, yeah. Oh, he's dead. It's a naked player. Died to a scav.
Oh, we got player here.
Heal. Heal. Dead.
Nice.
There's another. Dead.
Nice.
Your assumption of people being here?
Was
absolutely correct. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
Way to kill him, buddy.
No problem. I'm just glad you're alive. You tanked some fucking shots there.
Yes, sir. Almost fucked my front plate.
What the fuck, bro? I brought all my shit because I was running Icebreaker yesterday.
What'd you bring?
Dumbass shit on me. I just have these fucking things to hold attachments. I have 4 of them. Oh, come here.
Ooh.
If you want, you can loot the other guy over there.
I'm taking his death shadow. You don't need it.
That's crazy. I'm getting taxed.
Yeah, I was your bait. That's bait tax.
That's wild.
You don't need them. Oh shit. There's a guy right outside. Fuck! Death shadow did not save me.
No.
No, he shot right through it.
There's no way he kills me, dude.
You want to tap me?
6,000 hours with a 0.3 KD. It's literally the worst fucking player on the planet.
What a monkey. Where the fuck did that guy must have came from? Like, from the fucking, what's it called? The train station where the armored train is, I guess. Oh, this is Burnt Peanuts thing. We got one.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him. Mountain Man. Yeah.
What?
2 scopes. What's better than 1 scope? 2. What's better than 1 holographic scope? 2 holographic scopes.
True.
Ooh. I'll take that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Common practice in situations like this in baseball is pretty caveman-brained, but traditional. Hurt our guy, and you take a beating at the plate in retaliation. That never happened, and in the grand scheme of things, MLB's punishment for him was the equivalent of how punishing a denizen is on your head in transit. Nothing substantial, no real consequences.
What'd you do today?
Not much.
Nothing? Nothing worth sharing?
No.
Nothing in particular, though?
Nope, ate some pancakes and some eggs.
Ooh.
That's worth sharing.
That is worth sharing, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What'd you put on your pancake?
Maple syrup.
Maple syrup?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good pairing right there.
Yeah. What'd you do?
I woke up in Detroit and I drove home.
Nice. That was like what? A 4-hour drive? 3-hour drive?
4-hour drive, yeah.
4?
I was so bored, dude. I was like hungover and bored. It was a bad drive. Wait, where are we? Oh. Alright, I'll go check the fucking plane, I guess.
Okay. Be careful. Good luck.
This is not a holographic. The site sucks, actually.
It's a holographic. It's just a bad holographic.
It's a bad one. It's an ugly one.
I think it's behind you somewhere near the cockpit.
If it's here.
Yeah, if.
RPK. There's somebody by me.
Where at?
By the helicopter. Outside of it. I'm inside of it.
I think it's a scab, maybe?
No.
I don't have a good visual on it at all. I just see trees.
I just went into that building.
Went into school? Okay.
Shot him a couple times.
Yep. Just try to use that helicopter as cover.
Okay.
There's quite a few in there, I think.
It's a crazy shot, dude.
I hear them.
Oh, 53 hours, 2KD, streamer.
Yeah, he might be doing the streamer thing. All the streamers that are doing the streamer challenge got their accounts reset so they can track the score lines of them.
There's a streamer?
Yeah, there's a stream event, yeah. It's basically just like killing people. Like, yeah, you're just forced to fight people.
Yeah, well, he killed me. Thought I could help.
I think he took his fucking leg off.
Yeah, shut the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Did 250 damage to him. Hit him 10 times.
Jeez. What ammo were you using?
Top loaded PP. Nothing great.
Yeah.
Lee's next plate appearance.
Once you get the
in New York
icebreaker,
wound
you'll
up
have
being
unlimited fucking M855 and M995.
a
I have like
game-tying
3,800 rounds
RBI
of
double with 2 outs
M855A1.
in the 9th inning. Not a spot where you could have reasonably drilled him, even
That's
if
nice.
intentionally nailing a guy to
Yeah.
force in a run would have wound up causing less damage to the Mets. The next day, though, in a spot where it wouldn't have cost the Mets a run, Noah Syndergaard decided the moment was right to try and exact vengeance. And well, you probably know what happens next.
Did he just kick him out? He threw behind Utley. Did they just kick Syndergaard out? That's unbelievable. And now Collins is out. He couldn't care less, but Collins going to get his money's worth.
Noah Syndergaard being tossed for missing a fastball behind Utley's back, pleading ignorance, and watching his manager blow an absolute gasket is the most famous ejection sequence maybe in MLB history altogether. Accentuated by us now having video evidence of him trying to say he didn't do it on purpose.
You're not in that situation, man. You can't that ain't gonna happen. I mean, I knew you were gonna say that, but that ain't gonna happen.
Which I don't believe. You wanna know why I don't believe it? Because in 2016, Syndergaard was 71% better than the average MLB pitcher at preventing hard contact from hitters. That was the worst element of his game. Lost in the sauce of all this focus on his early career drama was that he was absolutely elite at every metric of pitching.
And blows him away on 3 fastballs. Kozarb retired for the first out of the night.
He threw harder than any starter in the game.
Takes strike 3 call. 99.
You're not loaded.
He mowed hitters down, didn't give up walks, and had the lowest qualified home runs allowed rate in the
I don't think he cares about the loot. He's a fucking gremlin.
Yeah, if he's just going for kills, you're probably not, like, he's not gonna loot shit.
Struck him out with a changeup.
Thor had complete control over his opponents.
Check swing. Did he go? He went around.
Gonna try to get out
This was
because
still just his first full season in the major leagues,
no
and
point being here if
he
you're
was
dead.
likely the most purely overpowering arm in baseball.
Venable goes down swinging, and Syndergaard starts his night with a strikeout.
The only thing he didn't have was the pure innings volume of some of his contemporaries, which is why he only finished 8th in Cy Young voting. But everyone knew this was one of baseball's most special pitchers.
And the breaking ball in there, strike 3 call.
He further proved it in the winner-go-home 2016 wildcard game against the Giants. No hits allowed until the 6th inning, leaving the mound with 7 shutout frames and 10 strikeouts.
Went back to it, another change, and he struck him out again.
The Mets still lost, and it gave us one of the greatest songs ever made. Thank you, Julian Casablancas, you are just like me. But on this night, Noah reinforced something everyone was seeing more and more of. This was a special pitcher.
Strike 3 called. What a pitch from Syndergaard.
Game
It's
of
like a
Thrones saw
story
it.
item or
The
something below
Impractical
me.
Jokers saw it.
It's not for the guy for the headband. It's for the kids. It's gonna be quicker.
Individually, he had climbed to the place every young pitcher dreamed of reaching.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 200 on the season for Noah Syndergaard.
But he
Maybe no.
wanted even more. Syndergaard committed to bulking up in the ensuing offseason so that he could throw harder.
So confused. Maybe it's on the
Yes,
roof.
The hardest throwing starter in baseball wanted to add on as much as he could. He said he, quote, never felt better. This after training so extensively that he added 17 pounds of muscle in the offseason and ate something called the Bowl of Doom, eating it so often that it was, quote, primarily what his
Probably
diet
veg.
consisted of. Look, I ain't eating nothing that's called the Bowl of Doom. You probably have to sign like 20 waivers for something like that. They made me sign a waiver to go on a mechanical bull a couple weeks ago, and then eating something called the Bowl of Doom is just like enough that you can eat it all the time? He said he did this because pitchers with more mass on their bodies were more durable. And maybe he was right, but Noah had already gotten to the status of being mega elite. It should have just been about maintaining what he was already doing, since his metrics were elite in literally every single category. His manager, for what it's worth, thought his weight gain was completely bogus and claimed he weighed in 3 pounds lighter as opposed to almost 20 pounds heavier, at least out of the metrics we puny public baseball fans get access to. But it still reinforces that the primary story around Noah at this time was his obsession with getting bigger, stronger, and scarier. In the very first month of the season, he complained of bicep soreness in his pitching arm.
And the day is done. The day, and how much more?
And 3 days later, tore his lat. He'd miss almost the whole rest of the season with injury. Turns out, he lacked mobility skills, had a self-described fat guy in flip-flops walking gait, and also a, quote, messed up body. And later admitting he didn't really have the smartest workout plan that offseason, Icarus flew too close to the sun. When he returned in 2018, he was still very good at every pitching category, but not the unbelievable, inhuman, absolute universe Noah Syndergaard he once envisioned himself to be. The team was terrible, and his teammate Jacob deGrom was entering the best pitching peak of the last decade, so you may not have noticed, but Noah was a very good pitcher, almost a full year back. I say almost a full year back because he did miss some time by contracting hand, foot, and mouth disease volunteering at a children's camp, which is an illness that typically only infects children under the age of 5. And it ravaged the guy whose body was supposed to be the biggest and baddest in baseball. In 2019, his advanced metrics were still elite, but his results were not.
Home run, Nick Castellanos, 10-1. Another 2-run blast.
Sure, he provided great value in being able to be more durable and still strike out over 200 batters, but something felt a little off. Maybe it was his catcher's fault, who we eventually found out he was questioning whether or not was a good fit to catch him. Maybe it was because his fastball, while still being in the top 3% of all fastball velocities, was much less valuable in 2019 than it was in 2018, 2016, or his rookie year. Or maybe it was that he publicly lost confidence in his slider during that season too. But he also may have just been right to feel that something was increasingly off. Because in spring training of 2020, 12 days after spring training shut down due to the COVID pandemic, we learned that Noah Syndergaard was going to undergo Tommy John surgery for a torn UCL in his pitching elbow, ending his 2020 season before it even started. It finally snapped, and it ostensibly stayed snapped much longer than anyone could have ever anticipated. He was supposed to return early in 2021, first making fans remember he existed when he complained about MLB.TV blackouts and was upset that instead of being able to watch the Mets, he had to watch the
shitty Pirates.
On the mound, he suffered a severe setback in the minor leagues. Velocity cratering, pain continuing in what was supposed to be him building himself back up to a return to the Mets, where he only ever made 2 one-inning appearances for the Mets ever again, both at the very end of a lost 2021 season. Most fans were eager to put to rest
bring my
forever.
paracord.
He hit free agency for the first time after that season and chose to leave New York for good, signing with the LA Angels on a 1-year prove-it deal. While saying that it crushed him to leave New York, he also pointed out that he felt a fresh start with the Angels was the best thing for his career. He may have been right, as from a results standpoint, between half a season in LA and half in Philadelphia, he was an effective run preventer again. The problem is that the intimidation he so desperately craved early in his career was gone, and he had to rely much more on finesse, control, and limiting hard contact than his previous bread and butter of just overpowering hitters. It was just weird seeing Thor have to pitch like this as a shell of his former self in the World Series for the Phillies, no less. The pitcher he once was, and the one he desperately yearned to max out the qualities of, was gone. And we learned that without a shred of a doubt the following year.
In the series. And he goes to right field. Mookie Betts pursuing this one. See you later.
As a 2023 Dodger, Noah may have been the least effective pitcher in baseball. In one final
Not
chance
good.
down the stretch in Cleveland, he was still bad. In a way
Is there
that
a guy
made
there?
you really depressed to
What'd you say?
Is there a guy there?
Probably. The power's turned on. I mean,
His average
probably
fastball
just
is
sitting at the
now
end.
about 92 miles per hour. An unthinkable outcome for a guy who was once the hardest throwing starter in baseball not that long ago. He was totally exposed without his overpowering stuff, and he couldn't last as any other kind of pitcher, leaving the sport without any significant fanfare. Before you knew it, he was slated to pitch in the Alumni Classic for the Mets in 2025. Less than a full decade after being a rookie who was the winning pitcher in the most recent Mets World Series victory. That pitcher, who was one of the most dominant in the sport in his first full season, only pitched in 8 career MLB seasons. Not even enough to crack a Hall of Fame ballot in the future. It shocked people that he was done so soon. Seemingly, even a Major League Baseball organization, as in 2025, after being lumped in with a bunch of other retired Mets for an alumni game, the Chicago White Sox gave Noah a minor league opportunity. And between both AAA and Complex League Ball, the lowest level minor league affiliate in America, he was still not able to climb anywhere close to his former self, being cut one final time before ever coming all that close to an MLB swan song. He didn't even come back for the Mets Alumni Classic either, which was meant to celebrate team icons of the past, and initially was supposed to include him. I attended and stayed for a gut-wrenching late-season Mets loss in what felt like a month full of them in a year where they wound up missing the playoffs by 1 game. Noah Syndergaard didn't make an appearance in what used to be the stadium he ruled, though. The next year, Noah made his first rounds in political commentary. Well, maybe a
Pretty
second,
guy.
after saying he thought the Mets were more important than Team
Mhm.
USA. When in May of 2026, he appeared at the White House in alliance with President Trump. The first time national media had seen him on a big stage in what felt like eons. He spoke on a few talk shows criticizing the Mets and his ex-girlfriend, perplexing many as to how someone seemingly on top of the world in recent enough memory could have fallen down to this arc being his first major headline grabber in forever. It was this weird dichotomy that you knew it wasn't that long ago that he was the ace of the Mets, and it felt like an eternity ago at the same time. However, I would argue it shouldn't have been all that perplexing. For better or for worse, Noah has always been like this. Throughout his story, he has shown a tendency to just say and do things without really caring about how they're perceived. At the very least, giving that impression, and seems relatively unashamed when someone pushes back against him. Even at his peak, he's always craved the limelight, even when he already had it. And without that special pitching arm he evidently tested fate with years ago, that side of himself was all people had left. The weirdest part is how young he still is, despite having his career come and go. Right now, he's just 33 years old, the same age as Nick Jonas. At the time of writing this, the Mets have used 8 pitchers this season Noah's current age or older. There's still time for Noah to learn from past mistakes, both in baseball and in social interactions, for lack of a better way to put it. I'm sorry, I guess, that you didn't have better outings against the shitty Pirates. But this is what I know for sure. Life moves fast. Baseball moves fast. Noah Syndergaard once made baseballs move faster than anyone. And it's very sad to see what losing that ability can mean for someone who doesn't yet know how to handle it, in or out of the game.
A couple years ago, I enlisted 300 people to do an experiment across the country to discover which fast food chain, on average, has the fastest drive-through times. And we'll get into the results of that, but in this episode, I'm taking it a step further and visiting some of the fastest drive-thrus in the entire country, including one that has a 60 seconds or less money-back guarantee, because I want to see just how fast it's possible to get fast food. So just to catch you up to speed, my experiment was inspired by an annual report in QSR magazine that shares data on drive-through speeds for 10 of the biggest fast food chains. And they said that Taco Bell has the fastest drive-through in the biz, while Chick-fil-A has the slowest. Surprising, I know. And that was true in both last year's report and this year's. I disagreed with a few aspects of their methodology, like including breakfast for some restaurants but not others, and excluding anything post 7 p.m., which in my opinion is prime drive-through time. So I ran my own experiment with the help of a bunch of subscribers, and we found that on average, Burger King had the fastest total drive-through time, which is also pretty surprising. But for both my report and theirs, the fastest times hovered right around 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And I'm fully convinced that in order to get that time lower and break into an even faster echelon, you'd have to custom build a location that's specifically designed for drive-through efficiency. And for that, we're gonna have to head to Minnesota to visit a drive-through known as Taco Bell Defy. Taco Bell opened this location back in 2022, and it's located in a suburb of the Twin Cities called Brooklyn Park. I was in the area to try some wings, classic.
Alright. I'm gonna find this fuel. That's what I'm gonna do. Hear something?
Thought I did.
Oh.
Follow me. Come to the right. Forget all that. Forget all that. Come to the right. They're inside this building.
Oh, close.
Don't get in front of me. Move to the side. Nope.
Oh hell. At least stop moving.
One dead. There's one in the other building.
The locked building, yeah. Alright, I can heal now. Give me a second.
I don't know if I killed him or not, but no, I didn't. Careful. He can see you, and you probably won't be able to see him because your sight's bad. Grab the guy's gun that's in there and use that instead.
Fuck.
He's still in that other building, so careful. If he spots you through those windows, he'll just shoot you in the face. One in the back.
There's another one. I shot one a couple
You hear him
times.
inside still?
Yeah.
Is he still moving around?
Not right now. Heard him take a step there.
Okay.
He just closed the door.
Yeah, careful. He could be in that loot room. You hear him do anything, or?
He just closed the door, now he's sitting in there.
Okay. Close the door and he's just sitting in there. I wonder what he's doing. I hear him moving. Sounds like he's at the front, right? Like he's further down
Yeah.
the building from us? Yeah.
I think he's closer. Maybe.
You think so?
I think he's in the loot room. The block key room.
Hmm. Being a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot to bring my paracord again. RIP.
Here, buddy, 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 buddy. You pushing him? He got me. Yeah, he's close to you. Close wall. The bush fucking stopped me, god damn it. You one tap me with an MP5, bro. So cringe.
It out. It has a 4-lane drive-through. A couple years ago, I enlisted 300 people to do an experiment across the country. and sauce packets, but there's no one working a counter and definitely no indoor dining. Mike Grams, who was the president of Taco Bell at the time, said that their goal for customers at this location was a 2-minute or less drive-through experience. I should clarify here, when he says 2 minutes or less, he's most likely referring to what's called the service time, and that begins when you start placing your order and ends when you're handed your food. Everything before that is your wait time, and you combine the two to get your total time. We accounted for all three in our previous experiment and found that regular Taco Bell locations had an average service time of 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And in the QSR report, that was 3 minutes and 15 seconds, so not too far off. So if Taco Bell Defy wants to break that 2-minute barrier, they're going to have to improve by about a minute and a half. As I mentioned, there are 4 lanes, and one is for ordering like normal, and the other 3 are for picking up mobile orders. I wanted to try both methods, so I started with a regular order. There was just one car in front of me, and just as a quick reminder, the wait time ends and the service time starts the moment you pull up to the speaker and start ordering.
Hi, are you checking in with your app to earn reward points today?
No, not today.
Welcome to Taco Bell. What can I get for you tonight?
It's always amusing when the voice changes after that initial greeting. I think this one was just a pre-recorded message instead of like a full-on AI assistant, although I know that Taco Bell is moving to the AI assistant in a lot of locations. The QSR report actually goes into the effect of AI voice assistants on drive-through time, and they claim that AI was able to take the entire order 72% of the time. But in my personal experience, I have never successfully placed an entire order that way without a human needing to step in. Speaking of robots, you sadly don't get the food elevators if you order through this lane. There's just a real human on the ground level who takes your payment and hands you your food. My total time ended up being an incredibly impressive 2 minutes and 20 seconds, which means that my service time was 1:45, so safely under the 2-minute mark that they're going for. That is super impressive given that I ordered a cheesy gordita crunch, a drink, and a dessert. And when you're looking at the average total time, that would put them in first place by a landslide in the experiment that I did. Granted, you would need to do 30 trips through this drive-thru at different times of day and ordering different things to statistically match what we did for the previous experiment, but it's still kind of fun to compare. And if that's how fast the human version was, I was excited to see how fast it would be when I tried the version with the mobile ordering and the taco elevator. I want to point out that when we did the original experiment, I specifically instructed participants not to use mobile orders because I felt like it introduced too many variables between different restaurants. And that's another gripe I had with the QSR report. They specifically mentioned the mobile.
Just sit in the corner. Would you like to sit in the corner with me?
No, I'd rather fucking kill myself.
How about we play Tarkov and just sit in the corner? I see why you don't like reserve now.
I mean, we just have to play it differently. You can't run at a fucking window that's in front with a bunch of bushes if you know there's 2 people inside the building. The best way to take it is from the back, trying to kill them through the windows, like, especially because of how fucking much you expose yourself. I mean, you died from the guy inside, but it could have been worse where you got killed from somewhere outside. You just have to play together more instead of pushing it.
Well,
you have to be patient rather than pushing it.
It's so boring, though. We sat there for 5 minutes. We would have just sat there for 10 more minutes. The dude was never going to peek.
Yeah, that's fine. You still have to play it differently. Unless you want to just keep going broke. Wait, you have something to turn in on that quest. It was, I think it was Jaeger? Yeah, task. It was one of the Huntsman Paths one. That one, there you go. Oh, don't turn in that one. What the fuck? Yeah.
Not the Christmas one.
Yeah, we'll just have to go and kill him.
Let me get a ham and cheese on a croissant with a Pop-Tart in the middle.
With a pot what?
With a Pop-Tart in the middle of the hockey way. And don't forget the Bev.
Never, never, never. Stop here for now.
So you're gonna be spooky, scary skeletons?
Most likely, yeah. Watch up on the hill.
Ooh. Sounds like he's in the middle part.
Yep. Really thought they would have been running over you.
That's on the hills, I think.
Yeah. Like, come out of the building, we should just wrap this whole left side and try to get to the school or wherever close to your shit is.
I'm thinking second hill.
Might even be further than that. Could be like K buildings or something. It's further. It's like in the K buildings, I think. That's a scav. Whoever's shooting at him is in this first K building.
Oh, we see him. Got him.
He's dead.
Hey, you got him?
You got headshot?
Yeah, that dude's a beast.
By what?
I don't know.
By
Nothing
him?
good. Yeah.
Dude, there's no way he headshot you.
That was a good shot. Can't believe I missed him. He was looking down into like the...
I saw that, yeah, that's why, like, that was crazy that he hit you unless you got shot by somebody else, but I don't think so.
Nah, he flicked on my ass. I saw him shoot me. I saw the...
Oh my god, there's a guy up at Dome.
Oh my god, I see him. Ooh, that's an impossible shot.
I've hit it before, actually, with a sniper. Not
With a
the
sniper,
fucking
yeah,
AR,
with
but
a sniper.
Yeah, with an AR, it's fucked. Only thing is you need to figure out where you're dialed into.
Alright, I'm worried that there's people to our right.
They're pivoting, they're just scavs, don't worry about it. Just follow me.
I'm not gonna loot that guy.
No, he's fucking poor. Why would we loot him?
I'm poor.
Yeah, but you don't want that shit.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't want shit that can't... That ricochets off of shitty tier 4 helmets.
Yeah. Alright, pop a painkiller. Okay, come. This could be a death trap, but just keep holding W. Don't even worry about that thing. Oh, I meant to jump. I didn't. Rest in peace. Getting a bit of stand. I'm running over.
Oh fuck, that's a bright flashlight.
That flashlight is bright. Holy.
You said in the basement here, I think, right? Could be down here. Who's that shooting?
No, not there. No. Oh, actually, yeah, it would be this basement. It would be down here, and then I think to the left somewhere over here in this area. Check the shelves and stuff. Shut your flashlight off. They just give way too much of your position away. Everybody sees them through the walls and the floor. No point in having it on unless you're fighting someone.
What if I'm looking for something?
That's fine. Look with your dark screen.
It's harder to see.
See, like, look, there's a guy somewhere over here. I can just see his flashlight coming through the floor.
Could it be anywhere down here?
Killed one. There's another player inside somewhere, I think.
Found it.
Yep.
Thinking above us?
Yep. Make noise like you're running down behind us. Good shot.
Works every time, huh?
Yeah, good shot. Damn.
That hurt.
Apparently.
We shot his dick off and he bled to death.
I guess so.
Time for a milk break. Milk break.
Could be another. I'm just waiting for some sound. I'm not sure. Not hearing anything.
Oops.
Oh, I'm hearing something.
Fucking mouse jumped on my mouse pad and clicked it.
Okay, you know what happened yesterday, Brandon? Gino and I were playing Icebreaker. We were trying to kill one of these last, like, Black Division guards. I turned the corner, and I hit my mouse on my keyboard, like the corner of my keyboard, and it one-tapped Gino.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, I know. I was so sad. I was like, there's no way that just fucking happened.
Oh, someone outside.
You hear someone?
Yep.
Where at?
On the far right side of the if we're looking out the door, to the right, on the right
Yep.
side of the building.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I hear him. It was a scav.
Probably means the coast's clear then, eh?
Possibly. If we go out there, careful the windows right above you, and then careful black pawn windows that are outlooking those bodies. Those are good. Yeah, black pawn windows. Anything? No. Yeah, I think it was just a 2-man then, maybe. Oh, you can text the Death Shadow if you want.
Death Shadow tax. Death Shadow tax.
Yeah. Okay, one sec. I gotta go and sort this shit out quickly. Kill Scav?
Yeah.
Guy behind you. Did you get the Death Shadow? Okay, you did. You can take the contact 5s and stuff. Yeah, good headset.
I think Buddy's still out camping up there on the dome.
Up at the, he could be, yeah. He's probably playing it a little bit safer, but in a couple minutes, yeah. Yeah, give me like a couple minutes. Not very long. Huh? Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, whoa.
you doing? Like your little spot?
All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah. Great question as to where though.
Let's go, Cliffy. Kill that guy. Oh,
don't
you
have
don't
a
have your
paracord.
paracord. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go to D2.
We might have to. Yeah. Check this guy's bag.
Whoa.
Yeah. Wait. We could technically go take Hermetic right now. That's where probably that guy's trying to go.
Where's that?
Follow me. We have to go back to the train. Just be careful for anybody running to our left, like trying to get there with us as well. Oh my god, I said push. Here, take this.
Thank you.
At least get out with technically another kit, so. Alright, careful here. This is where we could run into people, but.
Coolio.
So you can only take Hermetic if that alarm is hit, by the way. That's why I said come over here.
Not too shabby, not too shabby.
Yeah, it's good that somebody hit it for us. Hitting it does actually also, most of the time, spawn more rogues or raiders on the map. It's just outside. You'd see, so the switch is basically, if you're looking at White Pond's front entrance, there's a little shack to the right of it, and if you go inside the shack, you just press a button in there and it turns the alarm on. I killed a Fern foot job.
With that name like that, he deserves to die.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, if his name was like Gotimos deserves a foot job, now that's a good name.
Yeah, that'd be a good. He could live, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Paracord. Should put one of those on.
Смотри-ка, кто нарисовался. Оставь у входа. Я передам парням, чтобы готовили машину. Тут такое дело. Я поговорил с пилотами. И тебе скажу, как есть.
Your next part of the mission, I think, is going to be talking to the BTR.
Успокойся, а? Я тебя
But I will be back. I'm going to go work out quickly.
Вертолет я тебе дам.
Alright.
Только для эвакуации с корабля. Для десанта придется искать что-то еще. Слишком опасно. Мало ли кто там на корабле засел. Можно вертолет и повредить, и вообще потерять вместе с экипажем. А других пилотов у меня нет. Это не важно. Так что, ты вертолет брать будешь или нет?
I'll be right back.
Тогда слушай внимательно. Вертолет сможет забрать тебя только с подходящей площадки. Надеюсь, на твоем кораблике такая будет. Когда зачистишь площадку, подай сигнал РСП, и птичка прилетит. Еще кое-что. Не забудь взять с собой валюту. Каждый вылет недешево обходится. Ну-ну, не задерживаю тогда.
Through at Chick-fil-A, but then they don't specify whether participants.
What's the best slop bowl? We'll start with Chipotle, the OG slop. Chipotle is just delicious when there's no one fucking running their mouth about not liking it. The guac is still extra though. Next is the local slop.
You better support local.
Oh yeah. And it's only $20 too? How could you say no? That is what it's all about. Next we got sweet green. Try to get a little bit of each thing. There's only like 100 ingredients in here. It tastes great, but I wish it was a little more moist. Just gonna slop it up. And best part, this thing is stuffed with protein. And whenever I need protein while eating out, this app gives me the best options. Next up, we got Kava. Oh, that is the slop I am talking about. I actually don't live by a Kava. This is just a Mediterranean bowl at a different place, but Kava fucking rocks. Next is a poke bowl. Now at face value, poke bowls aren't a slop bowl, but I made sure to add a lot of non-traditional ingredients and I put a crap ton of dressing on it. Aloha. Big mainland influence on this one. Tons of salt and fat, extremely pricey. This thing is flawless. And last up, we got Qdoba. Big scoop. Oh, that's it. Make it a little more runny. We got salsa, beans, queso. If it's wet, just toss it right in. Overall, great bowls, very expensive, very corporate. And I think for my favorite, I gotta go local. I just love shopping local. What's the best slop bowl? We'll start with Chipotle.
Yo, hold on before you scroll. I just want to say thank you. Like, actually, you could be. So I'm actually a pretty big creator on YouTube with around 300,000 subscribers, and I want to help some of the smaller creators.
When Roki Sasaki completed his start versus the Cubs on April 25th, 2026, he was still, despite the win he acquired, in a pretty dire spot, having given up 4 runs through 5 innings courtesy of 3 long balls. His numbers in the year overall were downright atrocious: a 6.35 ERA, 7.17 FIP, over 4.5 walks per 9, and just about a strikeout per inning. All this came along with the fact that he had completed just 5 frames twice in his first 5 starts, and not even managed to see the 6th a single time. This all seemed to be an extension of what was a very rough rookie regular season that featured underperformance, injury, and a demotion to AAA. Sure, he was good out of the bullpen and in the playoffs, but that was never the goal for the tall righty. Like I said, things looked pretty bleak. But Since that game against Chicago, something shifted, a switch flipped on, and he has been nothing less than dominant going forward. At this point, going at least 5 innings in every one of his next 6 starts, while getting beyond that 3 times, and walking no more than 2 batters in any appearance, while showing off a level of swing and miss stuff we hadn't yet seen. All of this was so productive, in fact, that he managed to lower his ERA from that lofty place all the way down to 4.03 as of the completion of his outing yesterday versus the Angels. This, by the way, was the best start of his career to this point, having gone 7 innings while giving up just 2 hits and 2 walks with 10 strikeouts. It really does seem like he's unlocked something. But what exactly is it? And is it repeatable going forward? The simple answer to the first part of that question is that he's throwing harder, sharper pitches. And I mean that across the board. His fastball has finally climbed back into the upper 90s routinely, averaging 98.3 in his most recent appearance, with a max of 101. That, of course, is going to produce better results in general than throwing slower, especially when his raw heater doesn't really have outlier properties. But I think the effect of the increase in velocity on his other 2 pitches is more significant, with his splitter averaging 90, which is up by over 5 miles an hour from last year when it was considered to be a forkball, and his slider sitting at 87, again about 5 miles an hour up from his former sweeper variation. This increase in speed on both.
How to order 6 patty melt from Five Guys.
6 Guys. Recording with my glasses. I may do a fry.
Made this with love. Why in here? It's like how to order 6.
Sometimes I look at my videos and think people don't know what's behind the screen. I'm just a small creator recording everything.
If I have 200 views, I should have 200 likes. Why do y'all act like liking a video is like me asking? Am I still live, bro? If I have 200 views, I should have 200 likes. Why do y'all act like liking a video is like me asking you to donate a kidney? Y'all want to give these celebrities so much love and praise and affection. They don't know you guys.
DeGoyer here. Am I going?